This is the leading edge of the Thomas incident and closest to Santa Barbara. Right now it's currently held up on Gibraltar Road. There have been a few spots that have crossed Gibraltar Road that the helicopters are working, as well as hand crews. They're in there cutting out line around those spots from last night and plumbing them in with hose lines to assist in further extinguishing the hot spots that they find inside there. Going in there right now. He's going to make a drop right on that leading edge of smoke, try to take some of that heat out of it, so that today, as the day progresses, that doesn't stand up and get active and start getting a head of flames on it and start moving around on them. There's crews that are working down there and dozers that are working down there to get lined down around below that and secure that so that we can stop that forward progress. What we're going for right now with utilizing these air crews is for them to drop high. We want it to kind of rain down over that area of heat down there. We're not necessarily trying to put it out as much as we're trying to raise the relative humidity in that area. If we're able to get water on the ground in there, it raises that humidity, and what that does is it creates diminished fire behavior. The only real way to put that fire out down there is to get hose lays in there and hot shot crews or hand crews and go in there and really stir and dig it up. What we're trying to do right now is buy a little bit of time and keep it from standing up and moving around on us, so that we can get dozer line around it and get the shot crews in there cutting hand line around it. Right now the drop he's doing down there is fairly high, and all that's doing is raining down over a large area down there, just ever so slightly cooling it down, but increasing the relative humidity in that area. So that just keeps that fire activity at a minimal rate, and it keeps it from spreading, keeping it from standing up and moving around in that vegetation. FEMA has supported a lot of the operations out here, basically in helping mobilize some of the equipment to get it headed this way. Now, talking with some of our cooperators out here and partnering agencies, we entered into Unified Command with CAL FIRE, but Cal OES, the Office of Emergency Services here in California, placed an order for additional resources from all across the country. They basically said, we need engines, we need firefighters, we need help to come over here and help out with the Thomas fire. So what FEMA did is it freed up funds and the ability for them to order those resources and have them, respond and show up here in California to help fight these fires. I think FEMA is definitely one of the spokes inside the wheel that makes up the overall agencies that are operating and working to help contain this. They're not only providing support in assisting and helping ordering resources, but they're also assisting the public out here. Some of the people who have been impacted by the fire, maybe lost their homes, or some of the departments or agencies that are going to have to deal with the aftermath of this. The fire really is only the beginning, so I can actually see FEMA's role increasing as the fire progresses into maybe the next rain event, when we start looking at potential soil loss and mudslides and things like that are gonna happen in this fire area. Their role for FEMA, I think, really at this point is just beginning.